Hello and welcome. My name is Lieutenant Jeremiah LaRue at the Siskiyou County Sheriff's Office, and in my spare time, I volunteer for Siskiyou Media Council. I'm joined in studio with Audra Beylik from the Community Foundation. Audra, it's a pleasure to have you here today.
Thanks, Jeremiah. It's a pleasure to be here. I want to give a huge shout out to Siskiyou Media Council. This is their new studio space. I've got some history with the organization, so I'm really happy to be here today and grateful that I've been invited to talk about North State Giving Tuesday.
We're happy that you're here. Can you tell me a little bit about the Community Foundation?
I can. Shasta Regional Community Foundation was founded almost 20 years ago for the benefit of the communities in the North State, specifically Siskiyou and Shasta counties. So we're kind of like a savings bank. What our goal and mission is to connect people who care with causes that matter to them. And for that basic concept is what's behind Giving Tuesday event that we are now in our 5th year hosting for the benefit of nonprofits in the North State.
Excellent. And I hear that there's a video that we can watch.
There is a video. Should we watch it?
Let's watch it.
Okay, let's roll that video.
On December 3rd, join us for North State Giving Tuesday, a 14-hour online giving challenge from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. in support of over 170 nonprofits in Shasta, Siskiyou, and Tehama counties that work hard to make a difference in our region. It's easy to donate. Just go to northstategives.org and select the nonprofit you'd like to support. The site makes it easy for you to search and discover the perfect nonprofit to give to. You can even donate to more than one. Just add them to your shopping cart. That's it. Simple, easy, impactful. Follow the excitement online using hashtag NorthStateGivingTuesday. Participating nonprofits will be awarded cash prizes made possible by local businesses and the Nodell Family Endowment Fund. Set your alarm for December 3rd and put your money where your heart is. Visit northstategives.org and give where you live.
Audra, that was a pretty nice video.
Oh, what do you mean nice? That was a great video.
It was a great video, I won't lie.
We're so grateful for Pusher Inc. Down in Dunsmuir who helped us create that video for promotion of the event as a whole.
Well, they did a fantastic job.
They did. We appreciate them.
Now, could you tell me what's so special about North State Giving Tuesday, and especially for the local nonprofit organizations?
Yeah, we could talk about that. First of all, Giving Tuesday, the concept, as you may have learned, is held every year on the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. So we have Black Friday, we have Cyber Monday, and this organization that began back in New York decided we have 2 days of deals, so let's have a day for giving back. And the concept really took hold, and nonprofits first in the US and then around the world began participating in this movement. So the Community Foundation established North State Giving Tuesday event for the benefit of nonprofits in our region. Again, as I said earlier, it matches our mission to match people who care with causes that matter. So this event is right on point for what we're all about.
Well, there's such power in giving. And why is this such a convenient event for donors?
Well, for donors, it's convenient because what we do is we host the event on a website, www.northstategives.org. And it's an online event that happens only on December 3rd between 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. So on this day, we, as donors, we can all go to this one location. It's like one-stop shopping for giving. And you can choose any number of nonprofits to support. We have over 170. 58 of them are in Siskiyou County.
Excellent.
And you can go and you can donate a minimum of $10 to any of the organizations.
And what method can people pay with?
Well, it's kind of like online shopping. So there'll be a shopping cart and you can pay by credit card. You can
How about checks? Can people do electronic
No, we
checks?
can't take, you can do a debit from your bank account, e-checks. So again, think online banking.
Okay.
It's kind of like that. And one of the special features of this event is if you're not going to be at or near a computer on December 3rd, you can pre-schedule your donation much as you would have a bill paid in advance by going to northstategives.org anytime after November 19th, which is 2 weeks before the event, and you can pre-schedule your donation to the nonprofits that you want. And you could go back and return and add or change your donation amount depending on your preferences. So that's that, and I'll get more specific about the payment methods, so we'll make sure everybody knows exactly what's going on, including us, right? So all the donations are distributed to the chosen charity after the credit card processing, and we can do credit cards, debit cards, as well as e-check payment processing. Unfortunately, we can't do personal payment platform devices like PayPal and Venmo. Those aren't supported. But we can also, on behalf of the nonprofits, we can accept gifts of stock, because this, again, this time of year for a lot of people is end of year giving. And for many people, that might mean a tax benefit, but you should check with your professional advisors about that. But that's part of the support that this annual event holds for nonprofits. It helps them attract donors who are looking to meet some of those requirements, maybe.
So I went onto the website.
You
myself.
did, yes.
I wanted to kind of get acquainted with it. And can you talk a little bit about the features that are on there? Because I noticed that you can pick a particular category, for say like animals or maybe shelter. You can actually put in your zip code if you want to see the nonprofits in your area. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so you just did, which is great. Let's say you're wanting to support a certain cause. So there's a keyword feature at the top of the page for searching for nonprofits. So you just type in your keyword and it will bring up the profile images for each of the nonprofits. So as I mentioned, we have over 170 participating. Each one has a relationship already with the Community Foundation. These are nonprofits that have gone through a vetting process with the Community Foundation. In other words, we've checked their nonprofit status with the state, with the federal government, their budgets, their social media capabilities. So they're all at a certain level that they have to pass, if you will, in order to participate. So that keyword will take you to a profile, and they're all different. You can learn so much, about the nonprofits in our area.
Yeah, each page that I viewed, actually there was a few that had a video you could watch, and there's a few pictures, and it'll describe about the different organizations. I felt it was very beneficial.
That's probably one of the key benefits that we saw about this event. It's the Community Foundation's intention by hosting that we will help regional nonprofits make new relationships with new donors and strengthen the relationships they have with the donors and members maybe of their organization already.
And where is this taking place?
It's an online event. It's important to understand that. It happens on a computer internet access point, www.northstategives.org. And it happens on December 3rd between 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. at that website.
14 hours.
14 hours. Oh my gosh.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Better get the coffee brewing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we get coffee. We need coffee.
We do need coffee.
Yeah.
So what if I went online and couldn't find a particular nonprofit that I wanted to donate to?
Well, if you can't find your favorite nonprofit on the site, they may not have met the requirements to participate that the Community Foundation sets forth this year. But you might want to let your nonprofit know that they could look or contact the Community Foundation about participating in the future. But really, Giving Tuesday is about giving. So if you want to give to a nonprofit that's not on the northstategives.org site, please give. Give time, give money, give your interest, make donations. It's about giving back. These nonprofits do a lot of important work in our communities that we would never have filled without them.
Are there some of the nonprofits that you could tell us that you know that are participating this year?
I can, and I think we'll focus in on Siskiyou County because Siskiyou County has done very well in this event over the last 5 years. For 3 years now, we've raised over $3 million for our region, and Siskiyou County nonprofits continually place in the top 10 of the organizations that raise the most money. So there goes the myth that Siskiyou County is poor and rural, and we have a lot of support in this area for nonprofits. Organizations like the College of the Siskiyous Foundation, and they're letting students get to school for free tuition by raising money there. Dunsmuir Botanical Gardens does special events. Friends of the Etna Public Library, they can raise money to support events for their Scott Valley residents. We have, let's see, Great Northern Services. Many of us, my former employer, by the way. Yeah, and Great Northern Services doing senior nutrition programs. They are doing housing rehab. They've got a lot of great services. Happy Camp Community Action Group is participating. So you might forget how big Siskiyou County is. It's a big county, and we have nonprofits throughout doing this kind of work. Klamath Health Services, Mount Shasta Bioregional Ecology Center, the Farmers Market, Mount Shasta Museum, the Race Association. Oh, you might be interested in this one. Isn't that Siskiyou County Sheriff Search and Rescue Association? There you go, right? Now you guys do great work. And let's not forget Siskiyou Media Council. They are also participating. There's lots more. We have 58 organizations in Siskiyou County participating of the 177 that we have signed up.
That's pretty incredible.
It's great.
It's a large county geographically, and the population is not as large as some of the other counties, but we have some great organizations within the county.
We do.
So can we talk a little bit about the impact? I mean, we've talked about that, obviously, that these nonprofits really do benefit the community. But as far as the money that they receive, what do they often do with that money? Does it just depend on the needs of the organization?
Mm-hmm. Well, if you check their profiles out on the website, you will see a lot about their impact. So the beauty of this event is it's better than a bake sale for the nonprofits because they don't have to, I should put that another way, they can spend the money they raise any way they want. If they have a special project that they're looking at, they can do that. If they need to pay their phone bill, they can do that. So it's a concentrated effort of marketing, and it's a different kind of world to do an online event and an online marketing campaign. But as I said, it doesn't take near the effort that it might to put on a golf tournament or a bake sale or some of those things. So that's why organizations have come to really appreciate this event and why we should support them.
That's excellent, especially because the money goes where it's needed.
Exactly.
It doesn't have to be a specific place, but the organization can determine where the money needs to go.
Exactly.
That's probably freeing for the organization.
I would think so. They seem to, they keep coming back, so it must be a good thing.
Very good. Well, is there anything else you'd like to talk about with?
Well, let's talk about those prizes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I heard about those prizes.
Those prizes.
Tell me about
that. Part of the real excitement of this event, because it is online, if you want to follow the excitement, you can use the hashtag #NorthStateGivingTuesday. If you don't know what a hashtag is, ask your grandchildren or
Is that the
a
pound
relative.
sign?
It's the pound sign, yeah,
Okay, the
hashtag.
new version.
So you
Okay.
can just type that hashtag North State Giving Tuesday into a Google search, and it will bring up all of the associated media about that. So you'll see a lot of things that happened last year, and you'll be able to follow this year. So I just wanted to say that first, that there's a lot of excitement because every hour we are going to give a random draw of $1,000 to one of the participating nonprofits, and that's made possible by our local businesses. We have 14 hourly sponsors. So the sponsors will draw the name. You'll see a video of that happening, and the winner will be announced on social media. They won't, anyway, it's so fun.
Well, it sounds like
It's really fun. So we have random prizes that we're giving away during the day. These prizes, over $60,000, are made possible by an endowment fund at the Community Foundation. So the Community Foundation makes available this money for prize money. Again, some are randomly given out, and some are performance-based. In other words, if a nonprofit raises a certain amount of money within a certain time period, then they're eligible for a prize. So there's actually a whole section on the website if you want to learn about the prizes. You can go there and get the in-depth.
well, prizes are always fun.
It's really exciting. It's fun. It's fun for all of us.
Well, excellent. Well, I'm excited about December 3rd. It's going to be here
That's
before
good.
we know it.
It is.
14 hours. It's a small window, but as you showed me earlier, some of the statistics came in last year and the year before. People really, they get on it. They're very serious about this, and that's really encouraging to hear that people do still love and care about the community.
It is. I think the most important thing to remember about this event is on December 3rd, you have an opportunity to give where you live to our local nonprofits with a minimum donation of $10. And during the event happens 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Tuesday, December 3rd. And beginning November 19th, you can schedule your donations in advance, just in case you're not near a computer on that day or you have a tendency to forget or whatever. But the excitement's happening on the 3rd, and that's the day your checking account will be debited as well for those pre-scheduled donations. NorthStateGives.org.
NorthStateGives.org. Yeah, be sure to check it out. Well, thank you. I want to thank you again for coming in. This is exciting, very informative, and I look forward to the 3rd. I'm sure we'll be talking that day or maybe even before that.
Well, I know Siskiyou Media Council is looking forward to getting donors to help support shows like this. Isn't this awesome?
Yeah, this is
And they're
fun.
lucky to have you. You're a very good interviewer.
Well, we'll see, I guess, but thank you.
Yeah.
You're easy to interview, so that makes it a lot better.
Well, thank you, Jeremiah.
Well, I want to thank the viewers. We're going to be streaming live on December 3rd, and it's going to be an
Cool.
exciting day. We want you all to join us as well. And we want to thank you in advance for your generosity. Have a great day.
Thanks.
I don't know if we're done, but okay.